yourself under control. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between hunters, equitation, and show jumping. A lot of you don't know the difference, like at all. I didn't know once. I know it's so hard to believe because I'm just so amazing. But yes, I was a dumb child once, except for you. You are a dumb child. I'm here to educate you because, I guess you guys are special. Just to clarify, none of you guys are dumb. I'm just joking around. A lot of people take my jokes very seriously. Let's start with hunters. In hunter classes, the rider's primary role is to showcase the horse's natural ability to make the horse look really fun to ride. Judges evaluate the horse's movement, flat work, how it handles jumps, and overall demeanor. Hunters are in the US, but people in Europe train hunter horses to sell to America because they know we'll buy anything foreign. The hunter flat classes are always linked to a jumping class to further tie the jumping and flat work scores together. If you get the best overall score in all 3 rings, usually 2 jumping and a flat, you get a champion ribbon. Yay! Faults and penalties. Faults in hunter classes include break of gait, incorrect lead, knocking a pole, refusals, going off course, falling off, and disobedience from horse or rider. Disobedience from horse or rider can be anything from the rider hitting the horse or the horse kicking out. The ideal hunter horse. I found this website called Hunters for Dummies. I linked it in the description. On that website, I found a really good article that I honestly really loved. It's talking about the ideal hunter horse. It says, flat knees and pointy toes. Contrary to the bold movements of an upper-level dressage horse, a top hunter should glide across the ground with long, even paired strides with little to no knee action. Another difference is the hunters are shown on the flat with a long and low type frame rather than elevated and on the vertical, which is what you see in dressage. Ideally, the hack winner will trot and canter around the ring in the same even rhythm as if they were born moving like this and will die moving like this. I really like that article. I really like this website. I feel like they really tie everything together, and this is what they have to say about hunters over fences. The horse performs the course so smoothly you don't even really know what just happened. Pricked ears, an easygoing canter that might just put you to sleep, and no terrified gasps from the trainer at the back gate are few telltale signs of a good hunter round. Again, if your significant other is banging their head against the fence because they just watched the least exciting jump course of all time, it was probably performed well. That's pretty much hunters. Anywho, back to what I wrote. Hunter derbies. Hunter derbies is a type of hunter class. A hunter derby tests a horse's keenness, athleticism, and handiness as it negotiates obstacles typically encountered while galloping in the open field. Derbies are held in a 2-round format. Both rounds are judged by the jumping style, rideability, and overall presentation of the horse's ability. Tack. Hunter tack is to be simple and clean, no full cheek bits, no pellums, no stud girths, no colored stirrups, no fancy bridles, etc. In hunters, you will get a better score if you are in a D-ring or an O-ring snaffle, a regular bridle, a regular girth, etc. Standing martingales are allowed, but again, hunters are meant to be as simple as possible. Equitation. This one's my personal favorite, so I'm a little biased about this one, so I'm not really going to say anything bad about it. If you want to know about the bad of equitation, because there is some bad of equitation, look it up yourself. Equitation judges assess both the horse's performance and the rider's technique, but the primary focus is on the rider's skill. The horse is expected to perform well, which is why there's a difference between an equitation horse and a hunter horse. But judges will place more emphasis on the rider's ability to maintain control, demonstrate a proper position, and ride with grace. The whole goal in equitation is to make it look super easy and smooth. Equitation is most popular in the US as well. Equitation riders. There is no textbook equitation, but there are features that judges look for. So don't go cry yourself to sleep knowing that you don't ride like Taylor Collie. Yeah, I did that. Equitation is judged off how well the rider's style of riding gels with their horse, along with smoothly completing the course. For example, look at Taylor Collie versus Elise Shillingford. They've both competed in many large equitation shows, yet their equitation is so different, but it matches their horse. Although all riders should be able to have correct position and posture, all riders have different styles of riding. Judges observe how the rider uses their hands, legs, and seat to communicate with the horse and guide it through various maneuvers. Many big equitation competitions, like Maclay Finals and WEF Equitation Championships, are exclusively for people under 17. Yes, under 17. Equitation is very targeted towards people under 18. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I really have no idea. Equitation horses. Equitation horses' only job is to execute what the rider is asking in a smooth manner. The ideal equitation horse uses a pelham. It's just the equitation picture. I don't know why. I don't really like it. Has a large smooth jump and is over 16 hands. Faults and penalties. Faults in equitation are the same as hunters except for incorrect leads, which is actually considered impressive if you hold the counter canter in a bending line. Everything else is the same though. Show jumping! Yay! Show jumping showcases the athleticism of both horse and rider as they try to execute a difficult and complex course within the optimal time without faults. The courses have many different combinations, types of jumps, types of turns, as well as a lot of color. Your hunter horse would have a stroke, okay? Show jumping is the most iconic and most popular equestrian sport in the entire world. Many countries have a rider that represents them as they travel all over the world to compete in large events. Show jumping format. Show jumping can be single phase or two phase. Single phase is where all riders compete in a first round, then regardless of their faults in the first round, continue to a timed jump off without leaving the ring. Faults in the first round are tallied up and accounted for after all the rounds are completed. This is talking about large show jumping events. I don't know how it is in small show jumping events. I'm not familiar, so you find that out on your own. In two-phase show jumping, riders who jump a clear round in the first round leave the ring, all other riders do their first round, then they come back to do the jump-off round, while all those who had faults in the first round are eliminated. Bye-bye! Faults and penalties. A fault in show jumping is just like equitation, minus everything except knocking a pole. And refusals, obviously. So it's nothing like it. Don't know why I put that in there, but okay. There are time penalties as well, which means they went over the optimal time or the allowed time. In the first round of show jumping, you want to get as close to the optimal time as possible. The closer you are and the less faults you have, the higher you will be on the leaderboard. In the second round of show jumping, or the jump off round, the only goal is to get a clear round as fast as possible. But the jump off is always fewer jumps and harder and riskier turns. For the jump off, it's better to go last so you see what turns worked for people and which ones were too risky. You want to say something? Okay. Don't know if you heard that, but he's cute. Unlike hunters in equitation, jumpers have no faults for bucking, rearing, open mouth, etc. Because of this, show jumping is unfortunately where the most abuse comes from out of the three disciplines due to the lack of rules for tack, unlike hunters and equitation. I really hope this video was helpful. Please make sure to correct me if I was wrong at any point of this video. We're all learning. I may have gotten a few things wrong in this video. Please correct me. Make sure to tell me if you would like me to explain any other disciplines or tack or something like that. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was worth the watch, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!